So I'm going to give you my playoff predictions for the E-League Boston Major. So just a recap of the group stage. If you followed my picks from the prelims through the group stage, you'd be at 19. So congratulations if you did, because you have a very good opportunity of receiving gold. Despite a poor showing in the prelims, we actually got quite a few right in the group stage. So we got the 3-0 right. Quantum Bellator did not go 0-3. They actually qualified as a Legends team, surprisingly. And then these picks were also correct. So for the playoffs, I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown of who I think is going to win. And yeah, keep in mind I'm going to be placing these somewhat strategically as well, so that I have the highest opportunity of receiving a gold trophy, even if there is an upset. So the first game is going to be FaZe Clan versus Mouse Sports. I think this is easy for FaZe Clan. They've been really strong this tournament, and Mouse Sports has been super shaky. Next game is Navi and Quantum. I'm going to go with Navi here, just because I don't think Quantum has what it takes to win a best-of-3 series in front of a crowd. However, you never know. These guys have been surprising people all major, and Navi hasn't been the strongest of teams. But yeah, I think the logical pick here is to side with Navi and just hope that they show up. The next game here is really hard to predict, in my opinion. It's G2 versus Cloud9. Now, as much as I'd love to pick Cloud9, unfortunately I have to go with G2. However, I think this game has a super high chance of there being an upset, believe it or not. A lot of people are picking G2 to win this easily, but I think that Cloud9 can really put up a fight, which is going to factor into my semi-final pick coming up. But first we have SK versus Fnatic, and I think that I'm going to go with SK here. Fnatic's been good. They had like two blemishes, I guess. They lost to FaZe Clan on day one, but that's really tough. And then they lost to Navi. But like the whole lineup just didn't show up for some reason, but then they smashed Gambit in the decider match, so I don't know what happened in that one game. Yeah, okay, so these are going to be my quarterfinal picks. Between FaZe and Navi, I got to go with FaZe here. It's pretty self-explanatory. Navi hasn't been that good. The only reason that they are potentially going to be in the semis is because they're facing a weak opponent. FaZe Clan's just looked really, really good. And I think this might be their major to lose, frankly, as I've been saying for a little while now. The next semi will probably be G2 and SK. However, since I think that there's a pretty high percentage that Cloud9 could upset, I'm going to pick SK just in case there is an upset, because I do believe that SK has a good chance of beating G2 anyway, and if SK were to play Cloud9, I believe SK would beat them in a best-of-3, which is why I'm going to pick SK here. However, if you have a lower point count than what I have, and you can't place strategic picks to avoid upsets, I would probably go with G2 here, but I do believe that Cloud9 could potentially fuck up my pick'em, which is why I'm picking defensively. Even if I get this pick wrong, I can still get gold, so that's why I'm doing it. And then for the final, if it is indeed FaZe SK, or even FaZe G2, I'm pretty sure FaZe Clan's going to win that game. I honestly do think that if FaZe can't win this major, then they've royally fucked up. You have a weakened SK. You've got multiple teams that are using stand-ins for this tournament. Honestly, pretty easy opponents in reality to make it to the finals. And yeah, I mean, this is really just FaZe's tournament to lose. Obviously, I could be completely wrong. If Mouse Sports somehow beats FaZe Clan, you know, my pick'em's completely fucked up. But I don't anticipate that's going to happen. So these are going to be my picks for the playoffs. Let me know what you think, and honestly, just good luck with your pick'ems.